recognition, and I'm sure none of you do. I really wanted to start pointing people out and naming names and thanking them personally for everything that they do in our community. But I know I would be remiss and I would miss somebody, so I'm not going to do that. I think you all know who you are as I scan the room and look at you. And everything from the cadets, the VFW, the Spirit of Santa Paula, the teachers. I've seen teachers here that I've known for 15, 16 years. They're not only teachers, but they're Little League coaches and referees. And what can be better than to be out there? I love this work because this is where my mom used to come all the time. But to be out there coaching a bunch of little mocosos out there playing their hearts out, right? That's what my mom used to do. So, God bless her. And when I think of unsung heroes, I think like people like my mom, for example. Seriously, she did so much. She reminds me a lot of the energy that Sammy has in regards to, get up in the morning, make sure we had something to eat before we went to school, had a lunch to send with me, and was there for me after I got home from school, and that was after putting in 6 to 8 hours in her job a day. Always make sure I had clean clothes to wear. One of my favorite memories of her is as a little boy, and I still do this today, and I'm sharing this with you because I don't know who your unsung hero is. It could be a parent, if you're blessed to have that. It could be a teacher, it could be some other mentor, it could be one of our servicemen, or police officers, or firemen. But when I was having a bad day, my mom knew I was having a tough day, she did this up until my legs got so long that they touched the floor, but she set me on her lap in the recliner in the rocking chair. She would rock me on her lap and sing to me in my ear, and that was like the safest place in the world. And I wish I could say that's true for all the children in our town. Unfortunately, it's not. I had the opportunity to work with those at-risk youth here in Santa Paula for a while before I started working for Supervisor Long and before I became a council member. And, we used to visit the homes of some of those families and some of the issues they were going through. And some of those kids were first grade and they're running away from school. Who runs away from school in first grade so that the police department or the fire department have to come looking for you? There has to be some really serious things going on there. And I felt really grateful every time that I met a family that we were able to offer them support. But it gave me a first-hand look into all the needs that we have in our town. I've worked for Supervisor for 14 years now, and 2 years ago, my neighbor started poking me in the ribs, saying, "You really like what you do for her. You ought to run for city council here in Santa Paula." I'm like, that's the last thing I want to do is be a politician, right? I love doing the work. I love giving my boss the information, but the neat part about that is I don't have to decide. It's on her to decide. But, I thought about it, and I thought about what my dad would tell me, who's no longer here, and he'd say, if somebody's calling you to step up and do something, you better just do it, So I don't think I could have lived with myself if I hadn't tried. And fortunately, because of this wonderful town, they voted for me. Now I have something to do in the evenings. I'm not only working during the day, but now working in the evenings. But I love what I do. I do it because I hope to make a difference for one person while I'm there. If I could do it for more, that'd be great. But I just hope to make a difference in my town. And I know all of you do too. All of you from the teachers to the ministers to like I told you, the mentors, the coaches, the reserve officers, the full-time officers, firefighters, especially our veterans. My two boys served in the military, as so did I. You just do what you need to do to try to make a difference. And whether you care to be recognized or not, I'm going to take this moment just to say a big thank you to all of you. To all of you who don't come up and receive certificates, to all of you who are going to be helping the elder across the street tomorrow because you thought of what went on here today, or you help them carry their groceries, and it can just be that simple to make a difference in someone's life. But thank you for allowing me to speak here today. Thank all of you for being here, and I wish you a wonderful rest of the weekend and an awesome week. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Okay, now we're going to start honoring a few people, but first I want to tell you, Spark is here. And they've got puppies back there, they got pretty furry babies, and these babies need a good loving home. So everybody go over and look at the babies, please, and give them a hug, at least, because they're great. And I'd also right now like to thank Aaron Benner, who's been the art director, to help put all the stuff up all day. This poor guy made the mistake of saying he'd help. He hadn't got to go back home yet. So thank you, Aaron, very much. Appreciate you. Okay. Speaking of veterans, at this time I'd like for us all to stand up and honor the Santa Paula Mercer Prieto DFW Chapter 2043. Come on up here, guys. These guys, and I want you to give the biggest applause you got for each and every one. Mr. Jerry Olivis, the commander. Mr. David Garcia. Mr. Julian Root. Mr. Robert Borrego. Also have Mr. John Compas, and we're going to honor John John Rodriguez, who's a World War II vet, was going to be honored today, but unfortunately he's ill. But we will send him something and think good thoughts and healing for him. So let me hear it one more time for our guy. Okay, great. You're great. I love them. But I'm a Southerner, and sometimes I don't roll the right R's on Spanish names, so you'll have to forgive me. Okay, I missed one, guys. Mr. Gordon Welch. Sorry about that. We're going to be honoring Mrs. Donna Nelson from Isabel School for keeping the music alive in our youth. Donna, unfortunately, is on TV somewhere else today, time, I'd like to call up the Ark of Santa Paula so we can honor all the volunteers for them, please. Is she here? There she comes. There we come. All right. This organization is beyond wonderful. They work with many people with many various kinds of disabilities, and they do it with great love and great respect. Okay, let's hear it for the art guys, everyone. Woo! Yeah! Okay, thank you very much. Okay, next up we have the Spirit of Santa Paula and some of their volunteers. So please welcome Kay Wilson Bolton and the Spirit of Santa Paula.
Wake up, Howard!
Come on up, Spirit of Santa Paula. These wonderful people join me every week in a variety of activities. My only job in all of this is to make sure the trucks have gas in them. And so we are a religious corporation. You'll notice from our shirts it has a phrase that has two meanings. One, serve it up. We serve up all of our work to the Lord in His honor, and we serve up a lot of food each week. We gather food from about 12 different grocery stores throughout the week. You see a number of representatives from the Santa Paula, which is a seniors retirement center in town, and they have taken on a second USDA food distribution Saturday from noon to 1. Anybody can come, sign in, and you can get quite an abundance of food to take home. Hopefully it'll get you through the week. We love what we do. We work in community with each other, and our common goal is to serve our community. Actually, with food, housing, we help people with utility bills and rent when we have funds. United Way is generous with us. We get about $20,000 a year to help people, and it's gone in a short amount of time. Most of it goes to water and sewer bills so we can keep people sheltered. And we are grateful for so many people supporting us and call us when they have needs. So we do it because we love our community and we love serving the Lord in a variety of ways. So without this little army of people in blue shirts, none of it can be done. I'm just the one who gets to write the checks and make sure everybody shows up on time. So thank you to you guys who are serving with me. I love each one of them, and you'll be seeing more from us throughout the year as we build our variety of services so we can meet all community needs that are currently unmet. Thank you so much.
Like Woody Woodpecker, I keep walking into the microphone going do. Not been a long day at all. Okay, the next people that are up is the Santa Paula Relay for Life. Let's hear it for the volunteers and the Santa Paula for the Relay of Life who fight cancer all the time, you guys. She got a puppy. Oh, Sandy's got a puppy. I want to hold it. Yeah. Carol Wood will accept the award for the Santa Paula Relay of Life. Our survivor and our friend, and we all love her. Thank you, Carol. Okay, next up is Pastor Jenny Crosswhite, that little red-headed girl. that's running for city council. Everybody check out her name when you start voting now. Come on up, you turkey. This lady does so much for so many people. 48 hours a day. We couldn't possibly get through all the things to thank her for. But God bless you. We love you. Here's your opportunity, guys. Next, I have Mr. Bob Allen, who is so kindly filming all of this and putting us all on YouTube tomorrow. I'm going to be the most beautiful. So anyway. Thank you, Mr. Allen. We appreciate you. The next person that we have coming up here is our guy that nobody can sing the national anthem like Hector Sanchez. Come on, Hector, and get your award. Come over here, he's got it. Martine's got it. This is especially made just for Hector. Thank you, Hector. All right. Wants to say thank you.
I want to thank everybody for participating with me for the rest of the whole week. And I'm really happy for this award. I want to appreciate all you guys for helping me and supporting me. Thank you.
Good, Hector. Okay, our next guy up, he's a very dear friend. In fact, I call him my angel on this earth. He's a wonderful teacher. He's an extraordinary coach. And if it wasn't for him, I'd never get hands crossing the ball off the ground. Tommy Frutos, get up here. We got ya. Your dad and everybody helped. This is one of those that you can't say thank you to, but I did it anyway.
Oh, no way. Well, thank you all for this honor. For those who don't know me, I'm born and raised in this beautiful town of Santa Paula, and it's an honor to do everything I can to make this town great. But the honor really is in my family and in the kids that I serve. I look over and see Daniela Topete, one of our reserve officers, or one of our cadets. I mean, what an honor to know that she was one of my students once upon a time at Barbara Webster, or Lauren Lassos and my own kids, and Athena. But again, like I said, the honor really is in the product that you produce, and it was many of you who took time to foster me and help me out in my journey. So thank you, and si se puede. Here we go.
I'm telling you, he's an angel on this earth. At this time, I'd like to call up Mrs. Debbie Johnson and Peggy Kelly while we honor Santa Paula Times. There she comes. Hey. Peggy and Mrs. Johnson get out and cover everything that we ever do. All of us, they write wonderful things about us, and I, for one, am very grateful for all their help. And Miss Peggy, I have a little gift for you. It would drive them both crazy saying, can you cover this, can you cover this? Peggy would run ragged. So we have a small gift from the Hands Across Santa Paula that was donated by the new beloved florist shop. So thank you, Peggy.
Thank you very much. We enjoy covering Santa Paula, and it's important to get all the news about Santa Paula out to everyone. And thank you for your continued support.
Thank you, ladies. We do appreciate you. The next person that I would like to call up is Mr. John Watts, who is a serious Red Cross volunteer, CERT volunteer,